Hey YouTube, what goes on? And welcome to This About Action Figures. Bring you another live at 7:05 here on this great Wednesday evening. We have some special plans for tonight. Very excited. We're going to be doing an AEW 2022 Upper Deck card break this evening. We'll cover some wrestling news. You may not all be wrestling fans out there, but stick around. We'll talk some action figures, talk some news, and kind of get into it here. If you're new to the show, well, we run for about 45 minutes or so, as we are big AEW fans here. We do cover other toy content as well, toy hunts, reviews, obviously live streams. So if you're new, hang out. Feel free to participate in the chat. First and foremost, can everybody hear me okay out there in the chat? Just double checking. We did some mic checks earlier, but I wanted to double check before we get started that audio is good to go. So if I can see a thumbs up in that chat right now or confirmation that you're hearing me loud and clear, it'd be great to know. So otherwise, big show planned tonight. Actually, for the first time on Live 705 here on YouTube, we'll be having our special guest. Special guest, a very good friend of mine, local collector, grew up with the guy. So looking forward to seeing what AEW cards he has in his collection. So with that said, without any further ado, let's bring him in. And everybody, if I could please introduce my good friend, Sixpacks and Knickknacks.
Well, good evening and hello.
I said no drinking on air. I'm just kidding.
Well, I wasn't technically on air, but I am surprised. But hey, thank you, and glad to be on the show tonight. Ready to rip into some cards. So, good evening, everyone.
It's good to have you here, sir. Sixpacks and Knickknacks had been on our previous Instagram Live 705 a couple times, where we talked about some AEW pay-per-views. And when we rip into wrestling, we've had conversations probably multiple hours long already, Sixpacks, and well, we might as well do it on YouTube for once, right?
We certainly waste enough time when it comes to talking wrestling, talking action figures, and kicking back a couple cold ones. So might as well bring the dialogue to Live at 7:05 and let everyone get to enjoy the experience as well.
Exactly. Let's see who's in the chat before we get into our major content here tonight. Again, we also have some house cleaning and some well wishes we want to send as we go through. First person in the room is Four Feathers. How you doing, sir? He says, what's up, Disavowed? What's up, everybody? Nothing's playing right now. We got to it, though. Thank you for letting us know, buddy. Tizzle's in the house. What's going on? The warden is here, taking good care of me, keeping me in line. Four Feathers gave the old cheers to Alyssa. Working our way down the list here as to who else is in the chat. NJ Tree is in the house. What's going on, NJ Tree? How you doing, sir? Always a pleasure to have you here. Can't wait to see you at ZoloCon. Sixpacks, you ZoloCon with me this year, buddy?
I am there.
Nice. We already got the room ready to go. We're going to be hanging out in Warminster, Pennsylvania. We'll talk more ZoloCon the next few weeks. Pat is here. What's going on, Pat? He is our off-air good buddy, chilling up there in a certain undisclosed section of Pennsylvania. Probably the nice cold beverage in his hand, hopefully. So yeah, it's going to be a great night here, cracking open some cards, talking some AEW wrestling, maybe talk some action figures along the way tonight as well. But I would be remiss, before we get to any of that, if we didn't send some well wishes. If you are a wrestling fan, unfortunately, some really bad news was delivered pretty late last evening. And we did have, unfortunately, the death in the wrestling community of well-known pro wrestler Jay Briscoe of the Briscoes tag team, most known for their Ring of Honor. About 20 years of Ring of Honor, right, Bruce?
Yeah, just over 20 years. In late 2002.
Yeah, it's such a tragedy. We're not, out of respect to the family and respect to friends of the family, we're not getting into the details. Thank you to Wrestle Talk. I'm using their website right now just to share. It was unfortunately a car accident. It was in or near his hometown, right? Sixpacks?
Yeah, outside of Laurel, Delaware. And again, it's an ongoing situation. His two daughters were in the vehicle, and one is in stable condition. The other had surgery today. And, our thoughts and prayers are with that entire family and community. He's very well loved in the area. And as a matter of fact, the school district actually shut down today just as just a token of appreciation and to get everybody through the next couple of days and weeks.
Yeah, definitely a tragedy. Again, not going into details. I know one thing that his wife did put out on Twitter is asking for prayers. I apologize for the banner on the right side there. We're getting some Comic-Con girls popping up on Wrestle Talk. We have to pay extra for that. I don't know.
Somebody's got to pay the bills.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But yeah, I Four Feathers and NJ Tree sending their well wishes. But his wife did specifically say they very much believe in the power of prayer and positivity. And they were asking for prayers and thoughts for both of their daughters who were, one I believe was in pretty bad condition in surgery, and the other was recovering. So just sending positive vibes, thoughts, and prayers to the family and all the friends, because it's just a tragedy, right? Six packs.
It absolutely is. One thing you can say out of all this is, never take any day for granted, and certainly tell each and every one of the people near and dear to you how much they mean to you.
Yeah, exactly. You never know. I think over the last 3 years, with the world being as weird as it has been, we've been given some more insight into how fragile life can be, and not getting too heavy and too serious with it here. As Six Packs just said, if you got a loved one, you got a family member, as John Moxley once said, call your grandmother. And just say, hey, say hello, and take stock in what we have. And it's very easy in the toy and YouTube community, or our daily lives in general, to get beat down by the minutia and the insanity and the drama. Sometimes you just got to give somebody you love a hug. So I think we'll leave it at that. But with that said, Six Packs, let's get into some conversation here. Sir, before we get into our main topic of the evening, for anybody who's new to the channel and doesn't know who you are, tell us what you're about. What do you collect? What are you into, sir?
Yeah, so when it comes to myself, at Six Packs and Knickknacks, try to remember the name. It is catchy after a while. Myself, I'm a collector of all things, but specifically when it comes down to, I'm a big fan of The Simpsons first and foremost. As you can see right here, Mr. Sparkle, the big guy in the back there under the free sauce sign. For myself, one of the biggest things for me is this guy right here, Barney Gumble. And he's featured front and center typically on my Instagram. He travels similar to a Flat Stanley. You'll see him all around my travels around the country. Typically, he's pairing up with a nice cold beverage. So your Six Packs and your knickknacks go together. So beers and toys, that's my motto. Sometimes you pair one with another and let the time fly by. Other than that, I'm a big wrestling fan when it comes to enjoying Monday nights. I've been doing that since a kid. And over the past 4 years, got hooked on to watching Wednesday Night Dynamite, along with Disavowed, P. Nitty. It's been one of our hobbies, especially going through the pandemic. We'd certainly get together on a conference call, albeit now we call it Zoom, and kick back a couple beverages and just have our collective banter for our passion that we love for professional wrestling. Unrivaled, unmatched. I mean, the chase goes on, the hunt goes on, as Disavowed always says. If you don't, you know. So, always run into a target to see what perhaps might be hanging on a specific peg.
And I would add, too, I'd be remiss if I didn't say this. One of the reasons I think that we both enjoy AEW together as much as friends is because I'm pretty sure we were both on the phone together at the opening day press conference where they announced it at Jacksonville, right?
That's right. Yeah, when they had I would say like the $10,000 worth of fireworks from a parking lot outside of TIAA Field for the Jaguars. Yeah, and that's going back to, my gosh, I think that was January 2019 when they had announced. And yeah, here we are over 4 years later for that. And just thinking back to what it was to what it is now, it's like night and day. The company itself has blossomed into quite something else.
It's definitely been a ride for 3 years, but yeah, that was a special moment. And just again, cards on the table. I had lapsed as a wrestling fan years ago. Honestly, I stopped caring probably when WCW got bought by Raw, by WWE, which is ironic because we're going through it again now. But yeah, and
that's a whole other topic too.
Yeah, right. That's another week in the podcast. But as we are having more people enter, good sir, Dark Joker's in. My brother from the Infinity Equation podcast just came in. What's going on, Dante? How are you doing, buddy? Thanks for being here, man. Omega Weapon 13 is here. I was just going to say, before I even read the comment, Omega Weapon 13, I sensed some sass coming about AEW, sir. I sensed that sass coming, and there it is. AEW is happening tonight in my town. Easy pass on a second-tier wrestling company. Omega Weapon 13. You know from the Infinity Equation podcast, Omega. I give Dante a hard time about my love and affinity for the Age of Apocalypse. I think you're now my foe when it comes to AEW. You're keeping me in line. It's good to see you here, man. Thanks for stopping by. I know there's a lot to watch. Appreciate you being here, man. Dante says, tired LOL. Dude, The grind is real, man. Six packs. I don't know about you, but man, seasonal depression disorder this time of year is kicking my butt.
Well, this past Monday was Blue Monday. They have that every January. I guess it's that point where it's one of the darkest days. You have one of the highest amounts of debt to income ratio because of all your bills you have to pay from the Christmas and holiday season. So yeah, the times are tough right now, but days are getting longer, so we'll get through it.
Hey, we'll focus on the positive. We'll take that 1 minute a day is positivity.
It can only get better.
So ripping into the actual content for the evening. Yeah, as you saw in the thumbnail, we're doing a box break. Six Packs and I are both very much in on the AEW Upper Deck 2022 trading cards. If you're not familiar with the cards and what they're about, again, essentially they are Upper Deck cards made by the Upper Deck Card Company. There was a 2021 set, which I would say Six Packs was almost a soft opening, as they were very hard to find.
They were, yeah, and to get those for the initial release, you had to be very lucky, or you had to be very quick with a trigger finger on the Target website. That's where I picked mine up. But if you were trying to find them in a store, you probably had to have the inside, or have been working for them, or paying quite an arm and a leg on eBay. It was very hard to find the first year series, but this go around, it's much easier to find, and I was very fortunate to find some locally here in the Hershey Harrisburg area.
Yeah, I've definitely been seeing them much more prevalent, popping up in Targets and Walmarts at both locations. My local Walmart had 3 boxes. They actually sat there for over a week.
Mm-hmm.
I went to buy some good old card protectors here to open up my first box. I had 2, one from the GF and one I bought for myself on Target. And I said, I'm buying a 3rd box. So I have 3 total. I've opened 2 so far. So curious to see, what cards we do pull tonight. For anybody that's new to collecting the AEW cards, much like other wrestling companies and other card lines, there are different types of cards. Thank you to the cardboardconnection.com. I am sharing their site right now. So basically, you do have 100 base cards. Out of those 100 base cards, they are basically a card that has this year has a gray border going around it. You do get in those base cards about 1 through 80 are going to be single professional wrestlers. Not single as in not married, single as in just solo wrestlers. Then you will get 81 to 90 are tag teams. And then from the last final 10, the 91 to 100 are going to be crew. So managers and referees, things like that. Six packs. You just want to talk a little bit about the special cards we get in addition to the base packs?
Yeah, so inside the boxes this year, you get canvas cards, which is a special composite of how the card itself is composed. You also get relic cards, which have a piece of specific material inside. So it could be a piece of the wrestler's specific gear, or it could be actually of the actual canvas of the ring that comes in. You also have the call it the firework card, or the rainbow that'll come out. It's the blast card, where you'll see a lot of the rainbow relics, or not relic, excuse me, but your halo effect in the rear. But also then, and it's a lot of fun, you look for the numbered cards as well. When you get into those individual ones, you're going to notice that parallels will come into play, and that'll make that very specific based on the series. You have retail exclusive ones, which are green. You'll also have red as well. And as you're going right there, Disavowed, you look at the breakouts card. Mm-hmm. I was fortunate enough to pull a Chris Statlander breakouts card, and that's new to this line itself, this go around for 2022. And it's really neat that if you could take that and put that in front of a light, it's translucent enough that the outside of it, it'll keep the light from going through that, but you will have a halo effect around the wrestler's image when you hold that up. So yeah, they're really cool this go around, and they do have a nicer variety, admittedly so, from 2021.
Yeah, for sure. And again, the incentive with this to buy multiple boxes, I think the boxes retail $24.99 at Walmart and Target. But the incentive is all these special cards we're talking about obviously are harder to get. So your base cards in the gray are the cards that you're more likely to get, trying to build your pack of 100. Then I think you mentioned the special kind of gold colored cards as well.
You have all the different varieties for the parallels. again, that's going to be just a different basic line for your solo wrestlers. You have tag teams that are in there as well, so you want to be looking for them too. And that they also will have relic cards as well. So again, there's enough, variation that if you're looking to find something unique or something common, it's going to keep you busy for a while.
Yep. And new to this year, which I didn't even know until I saw it on the website here. And again, thank you to cardboardconnection.com. Jumbo Matte Relic Signatures. Have you seen these 6-packs?
Looks like I'm gonna have to order another 4 boxes.
Right. I'll be quitting the stream early to go over to Walmart.
Let me get my wallet.
Labor 13 bringing up a good point. You can actually get the hobby box as well if you really want to go to get assortment and you're really in it to win it and trying to build a whole collection.
Absolutely, you can. Yep.
What do the hobby boxes run? I think they're like 150 or something.
So last year they varied in price based on where you were purchasing them. When they first came out, a lot of the hobby shops had them at a higher rate. I purchased one of those, or actually 2 of those last year. I shriek at the thought of it at $170 a piece, and the price on those dropped dramatically. So I might hold off a little while on that for this year's round. But those Spectrum cards that have more of a specialized, gathering and autograph cards and so forth, a lot less cards, but more specialized offerings inside. That's something to keep an eye on, and certainly has piqued my interest.
That's great. And just for transparency purposes, my main goal, I would love to pull an autograph card, don't get me wrong, but my personal goal having 3 boxes was to hopefully get as close to the 100 base cards as I can. What I did for my own collecting purposes, since I'm anal retentive as a collector, is I did take the 9-pocket card protector sleeves, and the cards I have so far, since they're numbered 1 to 100, I have numerically put them in order. So for instance, on a 9-pocket card sleeve, 1 through 3 will correspond with the 3 wrestlers that are 1, 2, and 3, which are Chris Jericho, Colt Cabana, MJF, so on and so forth, all the way up to 100. And for my own sanity, I did slide in the gold cards. So if I didn't get a base card, but I did get a gold card for somebody else, I slid that in there as well. So overall, my main goal, after 2 boxes, I have yet to get Eddie Kingston, a CM Punk, an MJF, or a Bryan Danielson. So I'm kind of frustrated. So as we pull tonight, 4 base cards are my goal. Are any of those? And Excalibur. I think he has a card too. I didn't notice. 6-packs. Anybody in particular you're looking to find?
Just give me something that has a low number or an autograph. I'm playing the odds game right now. I do have you beat, though. I have a Bryce Remsburg. So, a Lancaster guy, a local guy. We got to keep it real.
Pennsylvania's own. I also don't have a hook. I'd love to get a hook. Just looking the list over here real quick.
I have a hanger.
And then that's pretty much it. Wouldn't mind a Rick Knox. That'd be kind of fun, a Rick Knox card.
You can find one.
All right, so let's bounce back over to the full screen. No, I do not think there's a Danhausen card. I don't think he was with the company when they were making these, but I could be wrong. I didn't peruse the list. So the way this is going to work, we each have a basic box of cards. They have 8 packs per box, and each pack has 8 cards, right? 6 packs?
That's correct.
All right, so we'll go through. We'll each open a pack of cards. We'll show off what's inside. I'll try to remember what somebody I have or I don't. And we'll have some conversations as we go through. So feel free in the comments, let us know. If you want to show a card any closer, if it's a special pyro card or something, if you have any questions, let us know. But this is just a nice, fun hangout for us to get together and get these cards open and see what we have. Before we get to it, jumping into the chat, James, a.k.a. Ratface44 Productions, is here, killing it with his G.I. Joe and Valaverse reviews. So thanks for being here, sir. But 6-packs, being that you are the guest, feel free. Let's go to your first pack, sir.
All right, very good. Well, all the pressure's on me now to make sure I get this thing open.
Wait, I got this one. This is like Kanye. The pressure's on. I guess who ain't gonna crack? That's part of me. I have to laugh at that. It's actually Jay-Z, I think, that part of the song. But.
All right. So what I'll do, if there's any basic cards, I'll go through them. But I'm gonna look more so for the specialized. So right here we have ourselves a Britt Baker.
Hey, all right. Look at that facial expression. She's liking what she's doing.
She is angry. Ourselves Santana.
Ooh, there he is. He's been MIA at that knee injury, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Tag teams.
Sports entertainment.
Entertainers.
All right, so we have a gold parallel right here, and that's for Orange Cassidy.
Oh, nice. And there's 100 gold parallels in addition to the 100 base cards, right? It's the same
Correct.
card with different border.
Correct. Main feature, Adam Cole.
Bay making his return last week.
All right, we have a special one that's going to be coming up here. I pulled that off to the side. And then we have two other basics. Bryan Danielson.
Hey, there he is. I didn't pull him yet.
Thunder Rosa.
She's right back behind my shoulder.
And here we go.
Woo, look at that. Pyro, huh?
All right.
That's a fun pull right there, man. All right, let me get my pack. I'll try to set aside any of the special cards if you want to do the same thing, 6-packs, and at the end we can just review those. All right, so pack 1. Also, everybody, somehow in my first 2 boxes, I literally only had a difference in 4 basic cards from one box to the other. I literally have that many doubles. No clue how that happened mathematically. So getting into mine, this is now my 4th Nyla Rose. It's like going to a peg at Target. You got all these Nyla Roses sitting there. I got another Nyla Rose. If anybody needs one, let me know. All right, I am 0 for 2 already, as I have an Arn Anderson, who I, again, already have 2 of.
Double A.
I will lose my mind if I get all doubles somehow again. I already have a Wardlow, so yet again, no new cards. Tag team is Butcher and the Blade. Guess what? Out of 2 boxes, I already have it. I'm sensing a pattern here. 6-packs. Did you notice that the Pyro card's backwards in every pack?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Ooh, I don't have this. We have a Ruby Soho Pyro card. Came out pretty good. I'm liking that right there.
Very nice.
Yep. We have my first Paul White, a.k.a. Done with all the BS. So
no more BS. That's right.
Main features. I didn't have him yet. We have Nick Jackson. I think I needed him. I think I had Matt already. And I also did not have this guy. So finally some forward momentum. I got Jungle Boy's basic card. So a couple cards I needed, which is good. Yeah, let's keep it rolling, 6-packs.
All right. Coming up, we got QT Marshall. Basic.
Mm-hmm.
We got Ortiz. We have a special gold announcer here for good old JR.
Ooh, there he is. I don't have him yet.
All right, so here's one of the feature or specialized cards, one of the Upper Deck canvas cards. We have it here for Trey Fenix.
Those are cool. They're like a thicker card stock, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to put on an angle here so you can see how it is.
It's coming up pretty good. You can see the material much better. The texture.
We have a main feature, Jungle Boy.
There he is.
Scorpio Sky.
Reach for the sky.
Is that Private Party?
Private Party? You know, it's strange going through because real quick, when they made these, they were obviously emphasizing the wrestlers who were getting a lot of TV at the time. It's funny how a lot of these wrestlers we haven't seen in a while, whether it's injury or just a change in focus.
Well, there's always a pivot when it comes to AEW.
Unless you're watching AEW Dark or Elevation, maybe you see some of these people, I guess.
Yeah, it's very true. And of course, Ryo Mizunami.
Ooh, I didn't know that she had a card.
She's got a card. That's about my 4th. That's my 4th one of that one. I will say that. She's been popping up lately.
Well, if I don't pull one, bring one of those to Zolocon for me.
I will bring it with my bells on.
All right, so that was pack number 2. 6-packs. You mentioned, and I noticed as well, how much easier the packs cards are to open this year, right?
I think it was a consumer complaint. It was very difficult for the fingers to pull it open last year. Yeah, it was a real hassle. I think this go around they listened, or whatever the case was, less great of a glue, probably the lowest bidder. So it worked out this year.
That's how it usually does go. All right, so
it really does.
2. Speaking of packs, that's my 3rd pack. This is getting frustrating. It really is. I got another Butcher in the Blade. I just opened one of those, and I got another one. You thought I was probably kidding, 6-packs. This is literally happening. I have a Dax Hardwood. I already have him for a basic. Keith Lee with the gold card. I don't think I had that. I think I might have his base card. I got a Dante Martin Pyro. I'm not sure if that translates on camera, but came out pretty cool. Put that in the special pile. Main features Nick Jackson, and there are backs to these, by the way. You got the little bios and everything. We're not going to read through them all for the sake of time, but as we're trying to get through as many packs as we can. Okay, there we go. Now we're making some motion here. We got Cash Wheeler. I didn't have Cash.
All right.
I had Dax, so that's a good pull for me. And okay, this salvages everything. I got my first CM Punk.
Nice. There you go.
Didn't have a CM Punk yet, so I got my CM Punk basic. Really wanted that in the collection for obvious reasons. So glad I got that pull. And again, very fun because one of the reasons, Six Packs, I don't know if I mentioned this to you or not, that I really went all in on the 2022 set is hopefully AEW's around for a very, very long time. But I really feel like this particular set of cards representing this year is going to be crazy because you think about who came to the company during that year and more importantly, who's left the company during that year. So it's going to be interesting to have that set.
Yep. And even looking back to last year, I'm holding on to this. And it's one of those things. I'm going to hold on to my 2021 hobby box. Mm-hmm. And it's one of those things. 5 years down the road, who knows? Just make it for a long-term, investment. And, if we have a day where it's, rainy and just want to pull something open and see what's in there, we'll have fun. Who knows? We'll have a good day.
All right, pack number 3, sir. We're almost halfway through.
All right, here we go. Did you say you're looking for an Arn Anderson?
I did not, unfortunately. Unless he has the GLOCK in his hand.
So anyway, I came in blasting. Hey, Wardlow.
There he is.
He's showing up all over.
It's Wardlow's world. He's in every pack.
Were you looking for a bastard by chance?
A
golden bastard at that.
A lot of similarity. Oh, at least that's a gold one. That's true.
All right, here's something pretty cool. All right, we have Cash Wheeler here again on the canvas card.
And they might be leaving the company. They're taking supposedly, unless it's nonsense. They claim they're not going to be on TV till maybe the end of their contract. So,
and given what's been going on, and especially what happened here this week, they're two family guys, and just how they match up together with with the Briscoes, just in personality and values. I wouldn't be surprised for them just to take a hiatus, just to reset. And that's just something just as a human, sometimes you just have to step back and, the year they had carrying all the different belts, they've certainly earned that time to themselves.
Did you happen to see the picture that I think it was Dax tweeted out today? Picture of the four of them, the Briscoes and then Cash and Dax, both slamming beverages of the alcoholic variety after their dog collar match, I believe it was.
Yep. And I did watch that match again last night. Someone had it on a specific tube. I won't tell you where to view that, but it's on a tube.
Yes.
For viewing. And if anyone wants to take a look at that, it certainly can go up there as one of the best tag matches in recent time. If anyone,
5.5 stars for Meltzer, I believe.
I believe so.
All right, and what I believe is I'm finally getting cards I need. First Sting, not Stang, by the way. My first Sting has been pulled, so I got a Sting for my base set. Okay, now we're making progress. I don't think I had Britt Baker yet.
There you go.
I might have gotten her in the gold, but I have Britt Baker. I got a gold Chris Jericho.
Nice.
Who, of course, had to make himself number 1.
Demo God.
Demo God. He's a wizard. He got Pac for the main features. Adam Cole, baby, for a gold parallel version of the main features. Here she is. Penelope Ford. There she is. I actually have her figure laying here. I haven't opened it yet. I got it from Ringside for -$13. They paid me to take it at the end of the year. So
I'll tell you what, sometimes companies have to do that.
Yeah. No knock on her, by the way. Oh, okay. He's better than you, and he knows it. MJF.
Maxwell.
I needed him. He needed him for my pull. And that was the best pack I've opened so far. Tay Conti is here. The Brazilian mistress herself. Mrs. Guevara, if you will. So we are making progress, 6 packs. All right, on the pack 4.
All right. Got ourselves a Billy Gunn here. Mr. Ass himself, Ass Boys.
Talk about just how crazy it is that he is as relevant as he is right now. Just crazy.
Brian Pillman Jr.,
Hey, there he is.
Varsity Blondes member. Good old JR. He's showing up everywhere here tonight. And not to be outdone by another Brian Pillman Jr., this time in the gold variety.
Hey, two Pillmans don't make a right.
Main feature, Hikaru Shida.
Hikaru Shida. Oh, by the way, for Dynamite.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
I got to interrupt you. My apologies.
No. I'm excited. But
No.
No. We got a clinker. Ooh, there it is.
We got the breakout.
Nice. I haven't gotten any of those yet. That's cool looking. Look at that. Christian Cage. Is that numbered?
It is on the back. It is numbered BO as in breakout, not body odor. 1.
Okay. I was just going to quickly say you have Tony Storm versus Willow Nightingale tonight, I believe. I'm going to call Shida interrupts and turns heel tonight. Just my 2 cents there.
She's got some reasons.
Mm-hmm.
All you need is a reason.
That's right.
Evil Uno.
Hey, hang on. Evil Uno. There he is. Join the Dark Order.
All right. You are up.
All right. Cool. This is like the closest thing I've done to a fantasy football draft in like 4 or 5 years. At least we're not doing a snake round thing here, you know? Nice 2 packs in a row. Or as they say with the hacky sack, 2 hacks in a whack.
2 hacks in a whack.
All right, here we go. Jamie Hayter, who I already have. That's fine. I love me some Jamie Hayter. On fire this year, by the way.
Yep.
Jake Hager. Bruce, I heard he has a nice hat.
I like this hat.
Jade Cargill with the gold. You know what, Bruce? It's quickly turning into a Brian Pillman kind of stream. There's Brian Pillman canvas card.
So right there, that's 3 different Pillmans.
It's not a Pilsner, it's a Pillman. Put that aside. Darby Allin main features is here.
Nice.
Yep, and his nice little magician outfit, whatever that is. Where is Serena Deeb?
You know, I don't know.
Is she still contracted by the company?
I would hope.
I have her. I didn't
professor.
have her.
We have to find out where the professor is.
I know, right? Here he is, Dante, friend of the Infinity Equation podcast, who was on our show. Ethan Page. Where is Carver Customs? Brian, he's your boy. So Brian, there he is, Ethan Page. I needed him, and I got my announcer card, which I did not have. Mark Henry for the base pack. So good pulls that time. I'm happy with it.
Nice.
All right, SixPacks, go get it.
Hopping right in here. Luchasaurus.
Hey, I still need him too.
Orange Cassidy.
Here he is. Love those pockets.
We got ourselves a golden Billy Gunn.
Golden Billy Gunn. Scissor me daddy ass.
So here is a different variation with their cards again. They have a line for debut dates also included in the series. So here we have Andrade.
I want that Punk debut date.
Here's another one. A golden Adam Cole.
Oh, I didn't know he had this debut date. That's awesome. Dante's in the chat. Dante, that was an amazing 37-hour live stream we did with him coming out at the end, making his big debut with Bryan Danielson.
During Memorial Day weekend, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. We were both rather tired afterwards.
Daniel Garcia.
Here he is.
Oh, here we go. Mr. Lancaster himself, Bryce Remsburg.
Pennsylvania's own.
Hey, and the man of the hour. Hook.
Hookhausen?
Send him. Got him.
Love Hook. All right, we're through your pack. All right, this is what, pack 5 we're on now? I think. I haven't counted. Stop counting.
Yeah, I got 3 left.
Okay. Ooh, I'm having a little trouble opening this one. Oh, upside down. All right, here we go.
Let's see. Alyssa. Yes, we were at Keith Lee's. That was February. in Atlantic City.
That was amazing too. Oh,
Matt Hardy has it actually timestamped.
You can't make this up, Bruce. Ryan Pillman.
He is, Pillman on the spot.
We should have been keeping track because I'm pretty sure this next card is second most appearances to Brian Pillman, and that's good old JR.
Fun.
So what I would say is if you are collecting these, talk amongst yourselves with your friends and trade. Don't keep buying boxes. So if you have, I know Art G and I traded some cards last year. I think Six Packs, you and I traded some. As part of the fun too is trading cards with your friends.
Yeah.
But QT Marshall, I already had him. We have a gold Anthony Bowens, which was part of our soundtrack for today's Instagram post. Lance Archer, man, is there a guy that's more criminally underused in a company? Bruce, here's your buddy, Bryce Remsburg.
He's popping up.
They like Bryce Remsburg at Upper Deck. Ah, yes, very good. Hookhausen. We have Hook. Got Hook, so I have my Hook card, needed him. And I don't think I had this, Evil Uno. I don't think I had an Evil Uno yet, to be honest. He's 24. I guess I could check, but I won't take the time right now. So again, finally getting cards I needed here. I'm very much more encouraged right now than I was. All right, Six Packs.
All right. Got Jamie Hayter.
Here she is.
Got ourselves some Jake Hager, minus the hat.
I love my hat.
It's an outstanding hat. Nyla Pig, Warmer Rose.
Hey, Target's #1 found wrestling figure of the last 2 years.
We have a golden Dustin Rhodes.
Ooh, gold dust, if you will.
Touche. Hey, all right. We have a Pyro.
Ooh.
Tag team here for Private Party.
Tag team back again. Is that Private Party?
Wow. We have an outside the ring card for Varsity Blondes.
So I see Brian Pillman, but who the F is Griff Garrison?
Who the F is Griff Garrison?
R.I.P. Brody. Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy.
Very nice.
And Penta.
Ooh, that's a good card. It's a good pull. All right. Let me get a move in here. Let me get ripping open in this one. I already see one that I needed that I saw you open tonight, but I'll save that for the end. Hey, another one that I needed. There he is, Orange Cassidy. Didn't have him yet. Happy about that. Daddy Ass also is now in my collection. Scissor Me Daddy. I love that we have a Tully Blanchard card, considering he just announced like he'll never be back in AEW ever again, basically.
Yeah, he went scorched earth.
Yeah, something bad happened there. Ooh, here's a nice one. Here we go. Ryan Danielson canvas card.
Nice.
So I'm happy with that pull. Britt Baker main features. Also, I think I needed this card as well for my base pack. Brian Danielson is there.
Mm-hmm.
The American Dragon himself. Another Thunder Rosa right there. Listened to her on Busted Open the other day for about 5 minutes, then I turned it off.
Yeah, she was talking. She's rehabbing. She's coming back.
Yeah, I'm sure she is. She was doing the Undertaker sound a lot.
Yeah, they were encouraging the get down on your knee and stick your tongue out and
the cup.
You imagine that noise. You just give it the Thunder Rosa.
I had lots of nightmares that night. All right, let's get to it. What do we have? 2 packs left apiece?
Well, you said 2 packs.
2 packs.
I have one pack.
Ooh, that's right.
Basic Dustin. Boy, oh boy. A golden QT.
There he is.
We got something here. Nice. Pyro Cash.
Ooh, that's a good one. Good pull.
Main feature, Ray Fenix.
There he is.
Basic Cash.
There he is.
Basic Punk.
Hey, where's Larry?
And the Professor.
There she is. Bring her back. She's so awesome to watch.
She's violent. She's technical. She's to the point.
She's perfect.
What more can you ask for?
Perfect. Oh, we're going to get so sued because I did that. All right, here we go. So you're out of packs then, 6 packs?
I got 1 pack of 1 beer, so.
But you have a pack left, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you were almost out. All right. So I have one left after this for me. Ortiz already had it, but it's fine. Trade fodder. Dustin Rhodes as well. Again, fun to see him popping up. I gotta imagine he's gonna be hanging up pretty soon. He's gotta be getting close. The Blade, but it is a parallel card. Oh, here we go. Outside the Ring. What is this? Outside the Ring. This is cool. Sean Spears, Outside the Ring.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the first. I think it's the first Outside the Ring we pulled tonight, isn't it?
I pulled the one with the varsity.
Oh, they're Outside the Ring. My bad.
Yep.
Here it is. Debut dates. Where were you July 7th, 2021, when the lights went out and Malachi Black appeared? Shocking the wrestling community because we thought he was under contract. I should say that we thought he was in his non-compete clause, but WWE lawyers screwed up and had him on an NXT contract.
30 versus 90.
I'm happy about that pull right there. I'll take that all day, every day. Scorpio Sky. Reach for the Sky. I can't say the name right. You said it earlier. Ryo Mizunami. Is that right?
Close enough.
God bless you. And, I don't think I had Private Parties base cards, so rounding out my tag teams. Not
all right. I got my last pack here already open. We're going to go through it. Tag team of Butcher and the Blade.
There they are.
Basic Dax Harwood.
Don't let him hear you say that.
Golden Ortiz.
Ortiz.
Main feature, Mark Henry.
There he is.
Main feature, Nyla Rose. Gold. Your friend of Infinity Equation. All Ego, Ethan Page.
There he is.
Hey, surprise, surprise. Another Mark Henry.
They're doubling up.
And to round it out, Basic Nick Jackson.
They are competing tonight. The Top Flight, I believe, is their match.
I think so, yes.
Bruce, what's that thing we used to always say accidentally all the time on live streams? The expression. I can't. Was it with that said?
Oh, no. Absolutely.
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 I replaced absolutely with there he is.
Absolutely.
All right. My last pack of cards, and I have no more boxes after this, by the way.
But I got this one, though, you know? Got anything to say about that one?
The Impact Star. All right. Santana. Don't think I had Santana yet for basic cards. We'll see later. Hey, all right. There we go. Sparks Entertainers.
Entertainment.
Sparks Entertainment. Didn't have that yet. Hey, Luchasaurus basic card. Don't think I had him yet. Pretty sure I didn't. So definitely made some gains on my basic cards. Sammy Guevara for our alternate cards. Jay Lethal Pyro. And actually, it's a numbered one.
Nice.
Did we pull any numbered ones yet tonight?
No, we pulled none.
So there's the number right there. So you can see
23 out of 399.
And that's new this year. They didn't do that last year, did they?
Yes, they did.
Oh, they did. Okay, so was lucky.
Yeah, honestly, last year there was very, very hard times finding anything that was numbered. They were harder to get last year, but this year, just with the various parallel, color variations, it seems to be easier. But yeah, last year was tough. That was a good pull.
Kyle O'Reilly. So yeah, so I'm jealous. So you got 2 of those see-through cards in your packs. I haven't seen any of those yet, though.
I just pulled out here the other one that I had from the other week, the Statlander, just to show you what that was looking like.
Okay. Not too bad.
Then you pulled out the 399. So if you put yours up to the screen.
Oh, yep. There they are. So the Kyle O'Reilly, and is that
Scorpio Sky?
Scorp, yeah. That is pretty cool getting that numbered card. So
yep.
You know that you were only one of 399, or And actually, where's my other stack of special cards here? I actually pulled a Thunder Rosa numbered one in one of my other packs. Let me quick see if I can get that out here.
And then this one here.
Here it is.
This is another variation at the bottom here.
Mm-hmm.
It says by his name, High Gloss. And then for his number, and pardon the reflection. See if you can see that number there. I'm sorry.
Can't. My eyes are terrible. Can't quite make it out.
3 out of 10.
Oh, wow.
So that was probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I pulled that, and that was one of those instances where you scare your wife. You know, she thinks someone's breaking into the house, or there's a fire or something. It's what grown men do when you're breaking cards.
I remember Sleeping Collectibles doing an unboxing. He got an autographed Arn Anderson.
I remember watching that live. I think I called you.
I think you did. He made a sound. All right, so we're about out of time, but as this is typically an action figure channel, I did really quickly, because I want him on my shelf for wrestling tonight, want to rip open my Excalibur. So what time are we at? Like 7:50?
7:50. We got 9 minutes, and then they'll be kicking off the show.
So, ringside collectible. There he is. I opened my Jim Morrison, my Bischoff already. Bischoff, dear God, I wish. Tony Schiavone.
Bischoff.
I really wanted this. The GF got this for me for Christmas on the website. This is just such a cool looking figure. I saw that our good friend Pat sent us a link. By the way, I didn't shred these boxes anymore. Sent us a link 6-packs that they're putting out the announcer's table, right?
There is, the accessory pack, and has swappable. I think it was chairs, and I think it has a skirt for the table as well.
Oh, wow. Pretty freaking cool, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so rip into it. Who cares about the cardboard? It's just going to get thrown away at this point. I love the fact that you get the microphone and the chair with these. I mean, that chair. Right now, I have my Crimson Twins from G.I. Joe.
Look at that chair.
Chair's great.
It has full lumbar support.
It is. I would say make sure you heat up the chair before you put it together. It is not conducive to popping together very easily on its own. It is not fun. All right, so here is, I'm not going to get the chair out now, but this is so freaking cool, man. I love the freaking mask on this guy. I did not know who Excalibur was before AEW. I'm sure most people didn't.
The man in the mask.
Love the sneakers that he has on right here. Just fun stuff. This is a cool looking figure. I definitely can't wait to have all three of my announcers sitting in their chairs during Dynamite for the rest of the year till the next holiday comes up. 6-packs. About that time, sir.
It is. It is.
Anything else you'd like to share with our viewers?
Well, tomorrow, got an unboxing coming. The All Elite crate arrived in my driveway. Little banged up, a little beaten, but it is here. So the quarterly delivery has arrived. So I'll be posting that tomorrow to see what goodies have shown up. So stay tuned on that. Other than that, I say cheers. We got ourselves a nice little bevy here, courtesy Barney Gumble.
6-packs, one last time. Tell us where the people can find you online. What are your socials?
Absolutely. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at 6packs&KnickKnacks.
And just to clarify, there's not the word and. It's the ampersand.
Ampersand.
Yes, get it right. But I really appreciate you being on tonight, man. You are the first annual. No, I'm not going to annual. Inaugural. Nah. You're the first person to be live here on YouTube with me for the show, so I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight and watching. Again, I get there's a lot of content out there. So whether you're watching us live, whether you're catching us on the playback, Alyssa says absolutely. It was fun opening some cards, talking about AEW tonight. If you are new to the channel, typically we do talk some wrestling. Usually it's more special episodes. A lot of Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe Classified, NECA, Mythic Legions, all sorts of stuff here on the channel, with toy hunts, reviews, and of course live streams like this. So feel free to hit that sub button if you're new. Also, Friday nights here on YouTube, Infinity Equation Podcast with Dante, Action Figure Skinny, and also Rush, who you probably know from over at the Who Crew with Dan Who. I had a lot of fun watching this weekend as well. So shout out to all you hardworking toy YouTubers out there, whether you're a toy hunter or a live streamer. So much fun checking everybody out in this community. It's a lot of fun, a lot of good people. With that said, if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free for you. Doesn't cost you anything. Helps us grow the channel tremendously. Hit that bell for notifications. That way YouTube actually will notify you and tell you when we post new content here on the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button. And for daily toy content and daily toy updates, check us out over at Instagram and Twitter at disavowed_12. Also, let me know in the comments, would you like to see more people come on and hang out and talk toys? This was a run through. Six Packs, thanks again for chilling and helping me do that. But moving forward, we will probably have some more guests on the show, and we'll talk action figures. Bruce, want to take us out, sir?
That being said, figs amongst friends is fun. And Disavowed will be seeing you at the pegs.
At the pegs. Bye, everybody. Enjoy AEW.
Cheers.